Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, and in today's video, we're actually checking out Drizzt a D&D legend who's actually joined the world of Dragonheir Silent Gods. It's a sponsored video. Thank you to them for sponsoring. You can find the link to download the game in the description and pinned comment down below. Now, Dragonheir Silent Gods is an open world strategy RPG with a Western fantasy theme. It actually incorporates a lot of tabletop role-playing elements, such as you'd see in D&D, and it has garnered over 10 million downloads worldwide and has secured the top spot in more than 10 regions since its global launch. Now, what is so exciting about today, though, you can see in the background here is actually some of my gameplay. I'm not going to show you the whole story. There's a whole unique storyline for this D&D collaboration with Dragonheir. So I recorded this a little bit earlier. We're going to dive into some live gameplay. I'm going to show you the new dungeon, which is going to be really fun in just a couple of minutes. But certainly, I'm a huge fan of D&D. I've talked about it a bit before. I really enjoy it. I play it with my friends every couple of weeks, so it's extremely exciting to actually see D&D be collaborating officially with Dragonheir. In case you don't know, D&D is the world's most popular tabletop role-playing game, and this collaboration actually launched on the 17th of November. So there is a whole unique storyline. You're seeing some of it here in the background about Drizzt and his Black Panther partner. It's a really hard name to say, actually. Guenhwyvar, I think is how you say it right. Hopefully I got that right. And a big part of what's going on here is to take on this big villain, Urtu, the Baelor. On top of that, there's a unique Planeswalker summoning event to get Drizzt. You can use your Heliolite dices there. There are also cool dice skins for your D20 and D4 dices that are there and free to get so long as you participate in the collaboration activities. Now, let's actually go and check out that boss now in 1 second. Before we do, again, link to download is down below, and you can actually play on Windows, on Steam, and on Epic. You can play on Mac, and it's also available on mobile on Android and iOS. So here we go. All right, so we're in game. I've just been doing some Pillar of Trial, but you can actually get, once you've completed the storyline, right, you can come over and you can take on the final boss, Urtu, the Baelor, again, and you can actually do this every single day to get resources. And one of the coolest things to me, oh, here are my rewards. Fantastic. Let's see, how do we do? Hey, not too bad. We got some stuff. We got a dice to summon, some items to upgrade our gear, and all the rest. Brilliant. What I love about this is this. In battles of Inferno and Twinkle, the levels and attributes of all heroes are stipulated, etc. What this actually means is, look at this. Even for a brand new player, every single one of your heroes is going to be leveled up to level 100. They're going to be given good enough gear to complete this event. It's just it's brilliant, right? This is absolutely fantastic because it means that, hey, even without playing the game for very long, you're given everything that you need to participate in this event. It's the same for the story mode. That is just top tier event design, in my opinion. We're actually going to switch up. I'm going to bring in a couple of different characters here. I'm going to bring in actually a legendary that, instead of my main character, actually, I think for this one, that you get for doing the main story. I think what's cool about him is he's a wild hero. It makes them do more damage, right? 30% chance to do more damage, but the more wild heroes on our team, the better it's going to get. I'm going to actually be putting in then another wild hero I have, which is Talnalan, and she gets more crit damage whenever anyone does wild. So we're going to run these two wild heroes together and see what sort of damage they can put out. Then we've got my tank, Kairos. Love this guy. I talked about him in a previous video, being my favorite. He's got an shield for our team. He's going to put out AoE, decrease attack as well. He can dispel enemy buffs. He's just amazing. We've got our healer, Hexandra, from the campaign, just lots of healing. And then Sigrid is coming in as well, and she's going to be debuffing them with poison damage. I think that's what we're going to do. Or we could bring in our main character. I see that Sigrid, in terms of the gear stuff, does not have much crit rate. How much would our main character have with this? Oh, he's got a lot more damage. I think he'd do a lot more damage. I think. So I think we will try that out. Let's give it a go. Enlightenment aura. Okay, that's challenge. And you can also, try different variants of the team if you want, right? You can switch it up. So if I'm not happy about how we do here, we can switch it up, which is pretty cool. The boss, you can see he's going to be firing off a bunch of different abilities. So he actually summons in two demons. I think they're demons, Glabrazu and Vrock. I remember we also, not only are these D&D characters, we also fought them in like Pathfinder, which was I did that on my previous channel. It was quite a lot of fun. Glabrazu and Rock. He's also going to heal them up and give them attack boosts every time he recasts this ability. So this one is not really about killing these two enemies. It's more about trying to keep them under control, and hopefully they're not going to go too crazy. Will say I'm a little bit worried that some of our hits are going in on the other ones, and yeah, they're kind of beaten up. I'm quite worried about my damage dealer up here, Talnalan. She's really getting smashed, so maybe this team will need to be switched up. Maybe it's too dangerous to run her there in the melee. You can see the boss here. He's also doing a chain lightning attacks that are decreasing our defense, which is very bad. And then he's got a big AoE fire damage, which is burning us and doing conflagrations and lots of stuff that you really don't want to happen to you. Basically, is what's going on there. Yeah. Ooh, we lost Talnalan. I clearly don't have enough protection. I got too greedy with damage, guys. We don't have enough protection in here. She's actually been taken out. Luckily, the rest of us are doing okay, but that's not ideal. So, our damage is pretty high. We can actually check, like, right there. Oh, no, yeah, she was struggling a bit, I guess, because she was getting beat up so much. If our main character is doing pretty well, we might want to switch this up and bring in a bit more support next time, though, to try keep this under control. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see how much damage we're going to do total. The more we do, the better. We're up to, what's that, 2 million, almost 3 million right now, which is similar to what we got last time. Oh, we're really getting beat up here. This is not ideal. Oh, yeah, our tank has gone down. Oh, the rest of us are going to fall very quick. That's not great. Right, I think it's back to the drawing board on this one. Right, let's mix that up. That was fine. I think we can do better, and this is one of the great things, is you can keep redoing it. I don't think we can get to this bigger one, but hang on, let's redeploy. Let's see, and we can decide. So I think we're actually going to move further back with our characters. I think we're going to bring in another healer. So I've got Vivek over here. He's a nice healer. So he's going to come in. Instead of that damage dealer who died early, he's going to come in. He can put decreased attack penalty out to keep that more consistent. Then he can also heal us and remove debuffs. And I've also got a good few books into him, leveling up his skill. So I think that's going to be pretty valuable. So I think we try it like this. I think we could try it like this. Let me see. Anyone else we could bring in? I think that's probably good. We could always try, like, because I don't have that many wild, we could try a poisoner. Who's a good poisoner? I think Eli's quite a good poisoner. We could try him, and he's just a rare. So he comes in, and he's got good damage. He basically does extra poison damage, right? You can put poison on people. He's got AoE attacks as well. It seems pretty solid. Let's do it like this. And I think he gives us attack in all battles, which I think is going to be a bit better overall. Let's give this one a go. All right. We'll check out the first little bit of this, and then I'll come back to you guys after, and we'll see sort of, how we did. What did we do good? Did we improve? Did we get worse? It's one of the great things is it's this experimentation, seeing how we do. That works out pretty well. He just dispelled a bunch of those debuffs. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's see. Let's see where we end up. Boom, look, there goes Eli. Nice AoE damage. I like it. Right, I'll be back after this, and we'll see how we do. Okay, this time we did much better. So this time I moved the characters around. We got 4 million, I think. So what I did was actually shout out to Stu Gaming, believe it or not. I actually saw his video and he suggested this positioning. I'm going to try it in with my guy and see if that makes a difference versus the, just because I don't have any scrolls into this legendary you get for beating the, a lot of the campaign. So let's see, because I do have scrolls on my main character, if that makes a difference or not. I'm not sure if it will. We don't have any other wild characters. We'll give it one final go and see where we end up. So again, wish us luck. Let's see how we do. Can we beat the 4 million? Let's find out. All right, here we go, guys. We're coming up to the 4 million mark. It looks like this has made a difference. My main character, he's slightly ahead of damage. Maybe we're getting a little bit lucky. We're in kind of danger here. Our tank's getting beat up. We don't have any skill, so I'm very worried he's going to fall over dead any second now. It's not looking great. It's so close if he gets his ultimate off. He's got, okay, shields back on. This is big. By the way, in the video I watched from Stu, he was using a character called Furbath, who's an epic tank that I actually do not have. I just don't have him, so I've got a legendary, which is I'm not sure if it's as good or worse in this scenario, but hey, I mean, it's a legendary. You might not have that yourself, but yeah, just so you know, it was Furbath is the epic. Oh, this looks like, oh, Hexandra got the heal in last second. Come on, let's go. Can we get that 5 million? That would be huge. Get the shield up. Shield is up. I think we've done it, guys. This is big if we can do it. Yes, we've done it. Okay, this is massive. We've done the 5 million. That is so good. What I can definitely do to improve this team, booking up your champions using scrolls makes a massive difference. Yeah, okay, so we're just all going to fall over dead right now. So I need one more scroll on Vivek over here who's cleansing the team. And then I don't have any scrolls on Eli because I've not actually really been using him. He's a rare champion. He's a great rare, but again, I've not been using him in the main campaign. But I can use him here because he's basically put level 100 and geared, which is really great. So yeah, I actually have that flexibility to use him. So I might actually go and try to earn some bucks for Eli because he was doing absolutely amazing damage. He was so good. Like we come to the statistics, like, he was doing almost as much as my main character, which is nuts. Like he's a very impressive rare. Yeah, very, very impressive. I'm definitely going to save that. I'm super happy. We're going to get hopefully some nice rewards the next day. So there you are. You can also come in. Let me show you some of this stuff. So yeah, you can be doing that. That's part of the event. So you can fight Urtu once every single day. There are also like special challenges you can complete for more stuff as well. Completing all the challenges gets you this dice. A whole bunch of great stuff like that. So it's super fun. Let's go in. Let's pull a Heliolite dice. Let me show you that. I've got a few because I bought the battle pass. But basically, again, in this Planewalker summoning, you have these champions in here. I see that. There's Furbat. There's the dude I was talking about, by the way. This is the tank I don't have. But he gives you... he can heal allies when he does damage to enemies under debuffs. That's cool. He does a healing nexus, healing allies. That's very strong as well. Then poison damage with AoE on a short cooldown. With attack penalty too. So he's quite similar actually to the legendary I was using in terms of functionality, but some extra stuff. Anyway, in these Heliolite dices, you got that 0.5% chance to just straight up get Drizzt, 14% chance for epics, and then good chance for Hunter's Blades, which is the currency we were earning as well from beating Urtu and from doing the challenges and from doing the campaign. And when you collect 240 of them, you get the legendary. So let's just summon up one here just to see what we might get. What will we get? Imagine we got Drizzt for the video. Okay, it's not. It's a rare. That's okay. Let's go again until we summon one of these dice. Let's go 4-bit. I think he was the first, or he was one of the early champions we got in the campaign. This would be a fun thing to end on. There's an epic. That could be the... Oh, no, it's actually a new epic. Elvis? What a name. I love it. He's an undead, lawful good, shield of protection. He can inflict recharging speed penalty. That's actually really cool. He's got... shield for 5 seconds when it's broken, dispelled, or wears off. Does cold damage to enemies in range. And he gives himself defense up. And he does cold damage to enemies in range whenever he takes damage. Wow, so like a super duper tank. That's cool from the frost element. I like that. I do like that. I'm thinking Drizzt himself is frost. I've got a couple of frost legendaries. We might go frost like next season. And there we go. We get some Hunter's Blades from this as well. So that's going to be helping us to get up to this and supplement if you miss any days or whatever. But there you go, guys. Let's actually bring him up. Where is he? There he is. Drizzt himself. You can see the D&D logo on him as well. So freaking badass. I hope you enjoyed, though. Click the link down below to play the game and join D&D Legends Dragonair today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.